Similar to kind of these protections in the civil service against removal, the the existence and power of public sector employee unions is relatively new. Now, they've existed at least since the 19th century, where you had groups of, and the federal government, it was the National Association of Letter Carriers, I believe was the name. A lot of the postal employees were unionized, but the government had no duty to negotiate with them. You can be a part of a union, but it's basically kind of a social club slash collective benefit group where we pay funeral benefits for each other if somebody dies. It really wasn't until the 1960s that unions took off in the public sector. They took off in the private sector in the 1930s, but a lot of people, including President Franklin Roosevelt himself, said there's no reason the public sector should be unionized. The person on the other side of the negotiating desk isn't some, from their perspective, evil capitalist trying to grind the face of the poor. The opponent, so to speak, of the other side of the negotiating desk is the government, is the taxpayers. Why do you need a union to? Yeah, yeah, which ironically, it is government effectively negotiating on each side of the table. You have one sector of the government, the public employee union, negotiating with the other side, the managers and the taxpayers. And this took off in the 60s and 70s, and really had devastating effects on state and local government, and eventually, as I mentioned, in the 1970s, in the federal government, everywhere they set up. Right now, you have the strange situation where about half of all union employees are public sector, and about almost half of all union employees have a college degree. We have the conception of our mind still of the average union employee is a hard hat swinging a pickaxe in a coal mine somewhere. No, your average union worker right now is a college educated bureaucrat somewhere.